you all. Thank you all so much. Thank you particularly to Dr. Carroll, Professor Rama, and everybody who assisted with me with my studies here at Canterbury Christ Church. It's been one of the hardest but most amazing journeys that I've had in my life. I've recently moved my family down to Land's End in Cornwall, and yesterday on the train on the way up here, I typed into Chat GPT inspiring words to say at a graduation ceremony, and what it came back with was frankly so good that you would never have believed I wrote it. So I ditched that, and sadly you're just going to get what I want to say instead. As Dr. Carroll says, all great scientific endeavour begins with a quest. And for me, that quest was to discover the world's first ever venomous amphibian. So I found this rather innocuous looking newt which has needle-sharp ribs, and if it's harassed, it will press those ribs out through its body into the mouth of an attacker, which subsequently will drop the creature. And it seemed to me kind of natural that there must be some sort of toxin being involved there. It must be coating those sharpened ribs with a toxin. So I approached Karen and Steve, and we spent 3 years in the lab breaking down this toxin, finding out what it was all about. We found out that it was remarkably efficient against cancer, which is incredibly exciting. Sadly, it killed everything else as well, which is one of the many reasons why I will never be troubling the Nobel Academy. I also did some MRI scans on our wonderful newt. The only scanner that I could find was the local hospital, so I approached them, and they managed to squeeze me in between their human patients, which was great, right up until the second that my sleepy newt woke up in the middle of the MRI and escaped into the machine. And you have never seen more panic than the 3 radiologists in there, knowing that a human patient was just about to arrive and there was a renegade newt inside their machine. I had to climb in and rescue it, which was not my finest hour. Anyway, after 3 years of our effort inside and outside of the lab, we were pipped to the post the first ever venomous amphibian, Bruno's casque-headed frog, which is a frog which has a venomous headbutt. I am not making any of this up. This is absolutely real. Got there just before us, but we concluded our research, and yes, it was truly a venom. And so after all that work and all that effort, effectively, I had provided evidence for something I kind of knew already. And I can imagine there's a few of you out there right now thinking, well, what's the point of that? What a total waste of time. Surely there is an app that could do that for you. But for me, the most important thing that I garnered from my studies here was the process itself. That academic process, which dates all the way back to Aristotle, and is the thing that every single one of you in here today have embraced, and it's why you're here, and it's the thing that we are, I think, most celebrating here today. We live in very, very strange times, in an era of echo chambers, misinformation, and fake news. And who would have believed it? But into the future, probably the most important skill we are all going to have is simply being able to tell fact from fiction, and embracing that academic method, embracing the ability to find evidence. It is just going to be absolutely everything. So you have done things now that will allow you to achieve in the future what others simply cannot. And your knowledge that you have managed to garner through your rigor, your commitment, your labour is, I would argue, more valuable now than it ever has been at any other time in history. So go forth from this place full of pride, with hearts warm and open, share that knowledge, teach if you can, and please, please, share that wisdom, because we need it now more than ever. Massive congratulations to all of you, and thank you very, very much.